Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be covering the new cards that are coming out in the Grand Creators, a set that's getting released in January 2022. The set honestly didn't look that great at first, but as we got more cards revealed, there's actually a new archetype that's going to be giving a lot of decks a huge power boost. And I'm going to be talking about the Brave cards. And so let's kind of cover what these cards do. So the main starter of the engine is something called Rite of Armasia. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong, so correct me if I am in the comment section. But what this card does is, if you control no Brave tokens, you summon a Brave token. And if you don't control Journey of Destiny, you can place a Journey of Destiny from your deck face up into your spell and drop zone. The restriction with this card says that you cannot activate monster effects on the field the turn you activate this, except special summoned monsters. So what this means is that when you activate this card, you're going to activate Journey of Destiny from your deck. Journey of Destiny says that once per turn during your main phase, you can add one monster that lists the Brave token in its text from your deck to your hand, and then send any card from your hand to the graveyard. If a monster is normal or special summoned, you can take an equip card that lists Brave token in its text from your deck to your hand and either add it to your hand from your deck and either add it to your hand or equip it to a Brave token you control. Now the card that you search off of this effect is going to be a card called Wandering Griffin Rider. What Griffin Rider does is that during the main phase, if you control no monsters or you control Brave tokens, you can special summon this card from your hand. And what it also says is that when a card or effect is activated while you control Brave tokens, you can shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So this engine allows you to put up an Omni Negate before you commit your normal summon to the Prank Kid. The synergy between this engine, the Brave engine, and the Prank Kid engine is that Prank Kid monsters don't have any trigger effects or ignition effects on their normal summon. Rather, their effects activate in the graveyard, which means this card has really good synergy, or its restriction is not a real restriction for this type of deck because they don't have any effects that would trigger on its normal summon. So that's why like the synergy in the OCG, or that's why the OCG is basically playing this engine right now because of that synergy. The last card in the archetype is like called Aquamancer of the Sanctuary. What this card does is if you control a Brave token, you can special summon it from the hand for free. But its more important effect is that it can banish for cost from the hand or graveyard to add any Rite of Armasia from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So you can add this card, you can add this card, like more copies of this card, and you play the full Spirit engine. So it's a 9-card engine basically. That basically puts up a interruption before you commit your normal summon, which makes, as you know, if a Prank Kid monster resolves, it's very, very much game. And this is also like a much more consistent way to play around Nibiru. So this is actually going to be pretty cool. The OCG has been seeing a lot of success with this version of Prank Kids in the OCG. So that's something to keep in mind. The last card I also want to mention is a card called Dracoback the Dragonsteed. So let me show you guys a combo, and I'll walk you through what this archetype does for the deck. So basically, for example, we just did a live test hand here. Let's say you open up a Prank Kid and then the Rite of Armasia plus any discard. So you'll go Rite of Armasia. You're gonna activate the Journey from your deck. Then you're gonna activate the Journey effect to add the Griffin Rider to your hand. I'm sorry, I forgot to make a token when you activate Rite of Armasia. You're going to activate the Griffin Rider effect in the hand is special because you control a Brave token. You add the card, you have to dump a card from your hand to graveyard, so you'll dump the discard. And then from here, you can normal summon the Prank Kid, and then just go basically combo. But when you go normal summon, when you go effective Fantasies in the graveyard, you can actually go Chailing to Journey of Destiny, which says that when you normal or special a monster, you can add an equip spell from the deck that has Brave token in its text. So you would add the Griffin Rider spell, the Dragon Seed, to your hand, and then you get to guarantee resolve your kid through an Ash Blossom, as well, which is like really neat. Basically, it lets you play through Nib Ash if your opponent doesn't Ash this, which is like very important. So yeah, so basically this engine allows you to play through Nibiru. Now you can summon cards like Roxy's after this, right? Oops, sorry. So you can summon Roxy's. Let's say dump Pranks. Now, like, you can even banish this for you get the free +1 off Roxy's here, which is pretty nice. You banish this, draw one, draw instant fusion, and then you can add the Pandemonium from the deck to the hand. And you see right here that like If they don't nib you or don't have a hand trap, then this becomes a free negate on your opponent's turn. And when it does negate, it shuffles itself back into the deck. And next turn, you can activate this effect again to keep searching the Griffin Rider and then summoning the Griffin Rider. So you keep having it negate every single turn. The other cool part is that this card that I pitch, it can actually banish itself from the graveyard to add another Rite of Romagia from the graveyard back to your hand. So that you have a follow-up card that puts, even if they out the token, you can activate this to put another token up. And then like use Journey of Destiny to keep searching the Griffin Rider. So you basically put up like multiple interruptions so that on the crackback, when you try to kill your opponent, you no longer need to make Toad to kill your opponent. You already have a negate with the Griffin Rider. And yeah, that's pretty much something that I would like to cover. I thought this would be pretty cool, pretty neat, like pretty quick discussion, just showing you guys some of the texts and the card choices that OCGs are playing and something that we should be paying attention to. So if you guys like the video, comment, like, and subscribe. Your thoughts on this engine and whether or not it'll make Prank Kid absolutely insane. Obviously, guys, you don't know how the balance will affect Prank Kids yet, but, you know, just something to be on the lookout for. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.